Is this mic working? Is this mic working? Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is how to become confident, coming from a very confident person, might I say. Might I say? I forgot I have to use a mic. Do you guys like my nails? Thank you. So ever since I was young, I've been told that I'm confident, and it's something that I know myself. Were you triggered by what I just said, or were you totally fine with it? If you were fine with it, then checked, you have passed the test. If you were triggered in any sort of way, then you might have a little bit of insecurity, because a confident person wouldn't be triggered by another confident person. So stay till the end of the video to know how to solve your problem. Now ask the same question, ask another tricky questions during the end of the video to find out if you have gone rid of that or not. Even though, like, literally confidence is a journey you have to go through, but I think you can master it quickly. So I'll give you quite a bit of techniques, some examples, some like personal experience. So let's get started with everything. First one is fake it till you make it. I know you've probably heard of that a million times, but literally it's the biggest thing you can work with to actually become confident is fake it till you make it. Like, just fake it, bro. Confidence is not you walking through a room and you're thinking everybody will like me. No, it's literally thinking I'll be okay if nobody likes me. Because you should like yourself enough that other people liking or disliking it won't matter for you. Like, it's literally just someone's opinion which have got nothing to do with you. First step is fake it till you make it. Trust me, you don't have to actually become confident for you to develop that. Or it's literally nobody, the thing about confidence is nobody knows if it's real or if it's fake. So you can literally walk into a room and you're like, you can repeat in your head, I'm confident and I'm good enough, I'm confident and I'm good enough. You walk in there and you act like you are confident. You don't have to be confident. You have to literally, you can literally hate your outfit, hate yourself, and you walk in there acting confident. Everyone will think you're confident. Literally, like, the second thing is, like, literally nobody cares. Nobody cares. Trust me on that. Nobody cares. And nobody will put too much thought into it. But so let's say, for example, my second example for confidence is nothing, nothing, nothing is embarrassing. Actually, embarrassment is an illusion created by losers to make you feel bad about actions you're doing. Embarrassment is not real. It's not real. It's literally not real. Like, you trip in public. Okay, gravity. That's how gravity works. It's so normal. Like, you wear something out of, like, you wear something new, not that, not nobody's wearing. Uniqueness, difference, style. This is what you literally call it, not embarrassment, because nothing is embarrassing. And I was talking about this with my friends and stuff. I'm not fasting. I'm currently not fasting because I have my period, TMI. But like, everyone's like, oh my god, like, don't eat in class. If I'm not gonna eat in class, it's only because, like, I'm respecting the people who are fasting to not, like, eat in front of them. But if you're telling me to not eat because of the guys, then I'm gonna smack on your head. Because what's wrong with you? You're like, oh, it's embarrassing. It's like shame. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Stop being crazy, please. Anyways, let's get back into our our conversation. What were we saying? Confidence. Yeah, right. Embarrassing. Stop thinking everything is embarrassing. Once you stop thinking that if I do this action, then they might think I'm embarrassing. Who are they? Who are they that you're, like, trying to please so hard? Another human species? Another human species that is, like, in the same level as you? Because we're literally all humans and we're all in the same level. No matter if someone is rich, if someone is pretty, if someone is ugly, nobody's ugly. First of all, that's just another word created by stupid people. Like, I'm so confused at a lot of words and I'm just discovering them. But anyways, oh my god, this thing is pissing me off. Like, the heat is making me overstimulated. So, for example, some stuff that you can do to actually becoming confident is doing stuff that are out of your comfort zone. For example, let's say you usually wear like hoodies, sweatpants to fit in and like whatever people are wearing that day. Like for example, I was hanging out with we were going to a hangout and it was like during Ramadan. It's one of my vlogs, and everyone was wearing sweaters and stuff. They were all like very mute colors, like white, gray, and black, and I was wearing yellow. I looked so but I was standing out. I was standing out very clearly to the eye, since yellow is a very much bright color. But that's okay. That was completely okay with me to stand out in that sense. Honestly, the minute you start doing stuff out of your comfort zone, you will fall in love with it. You will fall in love with doing stuff that are out of your comfort zone that people will label as confidence. It's not confidence, it's literally you experiencing life. Because imagine you're doing everything that are in your comfort zone until the day you die. You're like literally putting yourself into a box and setting a cage for yourself and being like, you're not getting out of this cage. You're gonna stay in this cage until you die. Do you want to be in a cage until you die? I So yeah, do stuff that are out of your comfort zone. Like another example for me, there was like this one in the what is it, in the assembly in the morning in our like line up and stuff. Usually they ask questions and they're like all made by primary students, like like kids, and all the questions are either answered by another kid or just another kid, like nobody from like we're sectioned into places like high school and middle school, like not middle school, like the older middle school, since I'm like the last year of middle school. They're sectioned into one place, and then primary are in the other section. So other nobody from my section would go up and answer the questions, and I went and answered I was actually shaking. I remember, and like they were like in front of me, so I don't think they're stupid, but they were very annoying guys that were like, I think they were cheering me on, but it felt like the vibes where you like walking in the streets and like there's a group of boys and you're like, the fuck. I'm not fasting, so I can curse. No, actually, I cannot stop cursing. You're like, what the heck am I supposed to do? And then like they're like clapping and doing weird stuff that you're like, stop, stop. Yeah, they were doing the same thing, and I was actually shaking because they. I'm not supposed to be mad because this is on them. Their behaviors are stupid, not me. So whatever. We're going through that. We're not. So what I meant to say in this example is that yes, I knew they were going to do those weird behaviors because they're immature. And I also knew it was very weird for someone in middle school to go up, not middle school, of like my section to go up and answer, but I still did it. And guess what? I got a candy out of it. And another uncomfortable moment unlocked. And so it's not uncomfortable for me anymore. And I can actually do it next time without feeling or shaking or doing anything because I've already done it before. So it's like I am literally numb to the feeling of uncomfortableness. I don't know. I'm literally not uncomfortable of it because I'm already numb because I've already done it before. So the next time I want to do it, I'll do it with no problem. I'll do it like 100 times again. So this is what I got out of it, and a candy, bro. So basically, let's like imagine confidence as a pyramid. It's a pyramid. On the bottom, there's two. Getting rid of embarrassment and self-knowledge, okay? On the top, there's self-love. You need to establish all three of them to actually become like your confident self. So let's talk about, first of all, embarrassment. Embarrassment, as we talked before, it's not real. I promise you. People who think everything is embarrassing, they are the embarrassing people. They're not real. If you get rid of embarrassment, literally, I don't think anything is embarrassing. I think I got my confidence mainly from my parents, but you can be your own parent, okay? Like I got, for example, my dad. He doesn't know what embarrassing is. He's embarrassing. Is that a word? He doesn't know it, okay? He literally is. Whenever we were young, he would dance a chicken dance on the street, and we'd be like, "Dad, this is so embarrassing," and we would walk away from him. But if it's now, I would literally dance with him in the same, like, literally not embarrassing. You live once, and you want to live a life
full of embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's the embarrassing thing. I have a really good tip to becoming confident. I have a really good tip. I'm gonna like say in the end of towards the end of the video, so wait for that. So second thing, which is, oh, I removed the mic by the way because it's not charging. Let me try the other mic. Maybe it's charged. Okay. The other mic is not charging, so I'll have to work with all the noise. Anyways, what was I talking about? Embarrassment is not real. Embarrassment is for the loser. If you're a loser, continue becoming embarrassing. You're not one of us, thank the Lord. Second thing is self-knowledge. You know yourself very well to the point that nobody can tell you nothing about you. Like if somebody comes up to you and you're like, oh, you're A, B, C, D, and D, you're gonna be like, no, I'm X, J, and Y. Is that you know yourself so well that nobody can tell you what you are. And you're just gonna naturally become very you're gonna know yourself very well that you're gonna be, what's the word, but it's like you're gonna know yourself very well that you're gonna become very self-secure in who you are, and nobody can tell you nothing about you. Like if somebody tells you, oh my god, if for example, let's say you like your body, oh no, you know your face is pretty, and someone comes up to you and you're like, you're so ugly, you're gonna be like, no, I'm not. What are you talking about? That's literally it. If someone tells you, oh, that can goes for emotions too. Like for example, if you're like acting a certain way and someone's like, oh my god, you're being so selfish acting that way, you're gonna be like, no, I'm acting that way because this and that. You know yourself. You don't need nobody to tell you nothing. And you can practice self-knowledge by shadow work. Shadow work is basically questions that get you to know yourself in a deeper level. You ask yourself those questions and you answer them. And shadow works, you can find them on Pinterest, you can find them on, I don't know, ask ChatGPT, but I'll have some on the screen that you can write on your journal and answer them. Third and most importantly, self-love. You need to love yourself as if you're your own soulmate. You need to love yourself to the point where you can kiss a mirror and that won't be weird. No, that would be weird. Don't do that. Actually do that. Who cares? Love yourself so deeply. People will literally think you're obsessed with yourself. I think people think I'm obsessed with me. I am obsessed with me. That's a fact. And this literally works into so much. Like if you're self-obsessed, you're gonna become detached. You're gonna have an abundant mindset. You're gonna like have so many stuff. You need to work on self-love the most, and I will connect the dots with everything, whether it's confidence, detachment, I don't know, freaking abundance mindset, all of them. And so this is the big three that you need to work on, that are literally connected to like each other. They're like a pyramid. How you can like also do that is talk highly about yourself. Like for example, literally me, I was yesterday, as literally this like the nearest example yesterday, because I was asleep for 12 hours. I don't remember anything from yesterday other than that. But yesterday I was in school and one of the teachers, like I was talking to her and like I was like asking her for something, and she was like, oh, you're in this school like since when? I was like, since like the first term. And she was like, oh, it's weird, I haven't seen you. I was like, oh, like how can you not see this beauty? I say in a sarcastic way, but it puts people in the right direction of like, she knows she's beautiful, let's tell her she's beautiful more. And literally that's literally what I get, people calling me beautiful, because I am. And I continue telling myself that it's not cringe, it's not weird, it's not self-obsessed, it's self-obsessed, and that's a good thing. I don't know why people are like using it as an insult. It's literally a blessing to become obsessed with yourself. Okay, so another thing that is very big into like being confident is eye contact. Hold eye contact. Sometimes, and for some people it's hard, so you can practice this by wearing sunglasses and like being in the street and looking at people's eyes. I have never tried this, and the other one that I've also never tried, but I heard it in like a lot of like people talking about it, is looking at between somebody's eyebrows. I feel like that's very uncomfortable. I wouldn't do that. I'd rather honestly look at someone's eyes. But if one of those work for you, then they work for you, and that's good for you. That actually rhymes. But that's it. And then the last thing that I absolutely love doing, and I will continue doing till the day that I die, is complimenting strangers on the street. Actually, the best thing ever. And people are like, oh, it's like so weird. What's so weird about complimenting another human being? The fuck? Okay, shut up. You compliment another human and you maybe they ignore you. I've been ignored 100 multiple times when somebody is like, or they give me the thank you and then they walk away. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. That's on them being the bad person and not on me. I've literally became like, it's a bonus point for me. It's like plus positivity for me, and it's a negativity for you for being a negative person. You don't have to feel bad about yourself for like complimenting someone and they're rude. We don't do none of those. And another thing is, I talk to strangers randomly. Why? It's because I talk to strangers randomly. Why wouldn't I? They're just another human being. I repeat, it's just another human. Nothing special, I promise. Like, for example, I was like, we were out and I saw a guy. We were like in a cafe and everyone was like working, and there was like a guy doing something in his laptop, and I was like, oh, it's the app Illusion. And I was like, is this Illusion? I don't remember if I asked him if it was Illusion or Photoshop, but I was like, or is this Illusion, Adobe Illusion? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, do you have After Effects? And I started talking. I think this got deleted, but I was like getting a little bit worked up. So I was like, oh, did you pay for it or did you like get it for free? And he was like, no, I got it for like from a link or something like that. I was like, okay. I didn't want it, so I already had like the link for it, but so I did not ask him for the link.